Hey there, thanks for watching. In this video, we're going to be talking about money mindsets, why they are so important, how to identify them, and then how to change your money mindset for the better. So if that sounds interesting to you, then just keep watching. Before we get started, I ask you to please give this video a like. It is a huge help to me and my channel, and it's a way for you to let your views count. Liking this video doesn't cost any money. It's free. So please like this video. And now on to money mindsets. So this is the fourth video in a series I'm doing on an annual money review. So this is a series of 10 questions that explore where you are currently with your money and help you get to where you want to be. I had never done this process before, despite having been really paying attention to my own personal finance for the past 10 years or so, and I have found this exercise super helpful. If you haven't already watched those videos, I will leave the link to those videos up here. Jumping into money mindsets, and this will be questions 9 and 10 from that annual money review. Question 9 is, what money attitudes are you leaving behind? Question 10, what money attitudes are you bringing forward? So why is your money mindset so important to begin with? And I want to be very clear that your mindset is just the first step in the process of expanding your life, in building the life of your dreams, and to making your income work better for you. Your mindset is just the first step, but it is a critical first step that if you don't have that mindset correct, the life that you're building is kind of going to be a little unstable. So that's why mindset is so important, because it really lays the foundation for everything else that you're putting on top of it. The reason why mindset is so important is because it lays the foundation for everything else that comes after it. So again, to be clear, it's just the first step. It goes mindset, plan, action, adjustment, and then your final result. This is kind of a cycle that I have been learning and adapting as I go. This is something that I'm really interested in, kind of your mindset and the psychology behind goals and achievement and setting your goals and your plans. This is something that I'm continually learning more about. And in the area of mindset and your thoughts and how they become actions, I recently learned an interesting cycle that I'm going to share with you here. This is a cycle that a lot of life coaches use to help people identify maybe patterns that they've been stuck in and ways to avoid negative actions. So this cycle has 4 parts to it. Those 4 parts are the following: circumstances, meaning things that we can kind of objectively agree are true. Then feelings, meaning how you feel about these circumstances. Then your thoughts, concrete words that you have in your head that you've chosen to form based about these circumstances based on your feelings. Then your actions, what you choose to do as a result of your feelings and thoughts in response to these circumstances. And then finally, those actions produce additional circumstances. So it goes circumstances, feelings, thoughts, actions. And seeing this cycle kind of in action made me realize the areas you can control are your feelings, your thoughts, and your actions. It is a little bit more challenging to control your feelings, but you absolutely can control your thoughts and your actions. So the example that I heard in this illustration was, so suppose that someone gives you $5, right? That's the objective circumstance. Someone is handing you $5. Now, if you're a 7-year-old and $5 is more money than you've ever had in your life, you might feel immediately elated and excited. But if you're, say, an adult and you were expecting $100 and someone hands you $5, you're like, wait a minute. Now, your feelings could range from anywhere from curiosity and kind of wondering to anger and resentment. And that's the immediate feeling. That's what you feel instinctively. And once more, it can be tough to control instinctively how you feel, but you absolutely can train yourself to give yourself some pause in your feelings before instinctively feeling those things. Not always possible, but the more you practice, the easier it is. This is why mindset is so important, because a mindset is simply a set of thoughts or beliefs that you have trained yourself to respond to as truth. So the more you build up a positive, strengthening, and money abundant mindset, the more you're going to think and respond as someone who believes that you have an inherently abundant mindset towards money. So the first time I really saw the power of mindset in action was when it came to looking for and getting a new job. So I have a video on this about the job mindsets and affirmations that got me a job in 31 days, and this is no joke. This is probably, again, in my life, the way that I've seen mindset manifested so powerfully and so quickly, because this is a situation. So I had been released from a previous job kind of unexpectedly. I knew that there were some changes and shifting within the department, and I saw like 3/4 of my team be let go, and I was like, okay, the writing's pretty much on the wall. So I knew that it was coming, but I was kind of not really taking any action. So when it happened, I kind of felt like I was at a loose end. I was released from my job on a Monday, gave me the whole week that was the end of the month, and started the new month. So I had my insurance benefits for the next whole month. So I knew that they were being good to me in that respect. I also knew that I was employable. I wanted to work. I had just come off a job where I had gained so many skills and abilities and really had had a very positive working experience. And I wanted to bring that positivity into the next job. So I sat myself down and I actually searched on YouTube for job affirmations, and I watched a few videos and I pulled together my own list of affirmations that I was going to say that I knew would put me in the right job. And I had seen this idea of giving yourself a limited time frame, and I thought, okay, maybe 40 days is a good trial time frame. So I wrote out my affirmations and I said them every single day, morning and evening, for 31 days, because that's all it took for me to land the job of my dreams. This idea of it only took 31 days instead of 40, which was a huge unexpected bonus. I saw just how powerful mindset was because it spurred me on to action, and it built up these positive, affirming, action-oriented thoughts and allowed me to take the action I needed to take in order to move myself toward my desired goal. So that's how I got myself a job in 31 days. And I learned just how powerful your mindset is. That's a very concrete example. When it comes to a money mindset, because money is such a fluid and kind of ever-changing flow in my life, I'm discovering that I need to constantly reset my money mindset and internal beliefs. So the next step is determining what your current money mindset beliefs are. This one is kind of a challenge, but also very satisfying for me because I'm someone that comes from a huge under-earning mindset. And I've spoken about this before. I went into a career field that was traditionally underpaid. I did not expect to make a lot of money. I never expected to have a lot of money. And as a result, I internalized these beliefs of lack and of not having enough and not needing to pay attention because I felt like I would never have a lot of money. So I realized that these beliefs were kind of self-perpetuating. This idea of not having enough, never going to have enough, were just kind of feeding upon themselves and leading me to negative actions and negative feelings and negative consequences as a result. So my process in understanding my money beliefs is understanding and accepting where they came from, this idea of never having a lot of money, that I would never have a lot of money, and then being willing to address and release them and saying, hey, that's how I thought in the past. I want to think different now. I want to release this old mindset that doesn't serve me any longer and step into a mindset that does, and that is in alignment with the type of abundant financial life that I want to lead. And for the final step, I'm going to share with you some negative beliefs that I did have and the new beliefs that I'm replacing them with. So the mindsets that I'm releasing this year are this idea that I'll never have a lot of money, that I'll never make a lot of money, that I'm afraid of making expensive mistakes, and that fear is keeping me from taking chances, that I don't need to pay attention because I'll never be going anywhere good. See, there are a lot of terrible mindsets that I have. Positive mindsets that I'm replacing them with are as follows. Money flows to me with abundance. I collect it and I make it grow for my good and for the good of the people I love and people who are all around me. I will learn what I need to learn in order to make and keep more money. I learn from every circumstance in my life around me, and I use it for my good and the good of people around me. It is okay to succeed on the first try. It's okay to make mistakes and to learn from them. I am surrounded by people who encourage me and who support my success. I am supporting the success of people around me, and in turn, my own success grows. I love watching my bank account grow, and I can't wait to decide what to spend my money on. So these are some pretty bold statements, and I am so excited to keep declaring these into my life, to allow them to change my mindset, to update my reactions and my actions, and as a result, to reap the benefits of this expanded money mindset. I hope this has been helpful to you. I hope that this inspires you to isolate and release some of your old money mindsets and to adopt some more positive money mindsets into your life. Let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated with you, and if you are starting to adopt any of these positive mindsets and what negative mindsets you're going to be releasing. Again, I really hope this has been helpful to you. But as always, I thank you for watching, and I hope you'll keep watching. Bye.